Hello everyone, this is Jeremiah Hoffman with another tutorial from the Tutorial Brothers. Actually, this is a quick tip, and it's going to be in After Effects, Adobe After Effects CS4. And here what we just have is, this is how it opens up, as I always say when I begin with After Effects tutorials. Anyway, what we're going to do today is I'm going to give you a quick tip on how to add smoke into a still frame so that it looks like this frame is actually moving. Now, I've seen this done to several different clips. It depends on how well you want to get this done. But this is just a quick tip on how to do that. I'm going to go ahead and start a new composition. And since it doesn't really matter, we'll leave it at that. You know, it doesn't much matter. We'll give it 3 seconds. That's alright. Okay. We'll go ahead and change it to full for now so we can see what we're doing. Alright, I'm just going to double click in this project area here. Double click. Is it loading? Sir? There we go. Okay. Hit libraries, pictures. I'm just going to use, let's see, I got some good grass pictures here. I like that one. Use that one right there. Kind of scruffy looking grass. And then I'm going to go ahead, pardon me, I'm going to get some smoke. Libraries, videos, After Effects. Now, if you want to get this specific smoke, go ahead and go to our YouTube channel, tutorialbrothers.com. Well, I mean, if you're watching this, you're already on our channel. Scroll down. It'll probably be on the right side, yeah, it'll be on the right side to the free, what is it? Free Action Essentials. So we got some really good stuff here. I'll wait for it to load. Several different types of smoke. I was testing out with this. I'm actually going to use this one. It's better. I'll stick with this since I know what it does. Alright, we'll go ahead and drag this one down into here. Just create a new composition with it. Go ahead and close this composition out. And then we're going to go ahead and drag this image right below it. Now, obviously you can't see anything. I'm going to go ahead and select this corner. Go ahead and hit Shift. It'll scale it all at the same time. Just scale it up so it fits the frame. Now, I'm going to go ahead and hit F4. Sorry, one more time. My bad. Click this arrow right here. This is our mode. I'm going to change it to. Here, let me show you what I'm doing. I would too if I could. Okay, I'm going to show you. Hit this. Going to hit Add right here, and now you can see the smoke. It's nothing fancy, as I usually say when I'm doing it. Okay, we'll change this to half res. Looks faster. You know, we just have smoke coming out of the bottom of the screen. And right now, that color is pretty despicable. I mean, white smoke. It's all right. Doesn't look like it's coming out of the ground. Doesn't look like it's burning anything. Now this is just if something's smoldering or something. This is not going to be actually adding fire flames or anything. Sorry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a change to color effect on here. So I'm going to go ahead and double click it, open it up right up here. Go ahead and add an effect. Color correction. Change to color. Now I've used this on green screens too. It doesn't work. I'm sorry. Live with it. Now what we have here is red smoke. That would look absolutely horrid right there. As you can see, you obviously have to change the color. So what we're going to do is go back into here, hit this white square, and just move it around until we get something looking in the middle here. Go ahead and hit these arrows right here. Select the grayish looking color. I prefer the blue, the bluer version of stuff, because it looks gray. The blue does. So we're going to that one right there. That looks good. So now what we have, it looks a whole lot more like smoke. I can actually put it on third res now since we don't need it so very high quality just yet. Alright, now what we're going to do is we are going to move the smoke up to a place up here. Actually, I'm going to turn it back on a full since I'm not going to be doing much watching. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the smoke, scroll out, move it up. Obviously it needs to get scaled down, so grab the corner, hit Shift, scale it down a touch, put it up into a corner wherever you think it looks good. I have to remind you, this frame is absolutely still, so this smokiness would be taking place during a still day. And make sure that the top of your frame, the top of your smoke layer does not come over or come out like that, because otherwise it turns out in a really bad looking end, as you can see right here. That looks really bad. So just keep the top layer of the smoke above the image ending. And you should be good to go. So now what we'll do is we'll scare some of these gophers out of their tunnels for a second here. Let's see, where's the gopher tunnel? Ah, there they are. Let's go ahead and hit a mask tool here. There we go. Okay, never mind. No gophers there. Guess it must be Groundhog Day or something. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go and grab the mask tool. Zoom in here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do a quick keyframe or quick masking tool right here, so it looks like it's in the grass. I'm gonna do it over the edge. If you wanted to get more into it, go ahead and just keyframe over every single blade of grass. But I'm not going to waste my time because I like you, my supported listeners or watchers. I'm going to go ahead and tap this smoky, puffy smoke down the left corner. Hit M twice on your keyboard. Now, see right here it says mask. That's what we just added here. Go ahead and get to our selection tool. Here you could either make it subtract, but I prefer to keep it on add just because it causes problems later if you don't. Hit inverted, which basically makes it add, but at any point in time, you just uncheck this and go to any of these. So it's simple this way. But as you can see, that still looks pretty darn bad. So what we'll do is we'll add a feather to it, which is right here. Let's go ahead and turn this off too. Go ahead and click on this and hold it. Add a feather. And that looks good. Now I was playing around with some other stuff, and I found a better way to do this. Go ahead and never mind. There are a few ways to do this, and there's a better way. I'm going to go ahead and delete this mask for a second. Not a better way, but just another way that I found out that might look better depending on what you're using, depending on what you're doing. I'm going to go ahead and Control D, click the image, Control D, that'll duplicate it, drag it up on top of the smoke, hit our mask tool, just drag a line straight across the top, back down to the bottom, up on top. Now, as you see, we completely missed our smoke layer, so we're going to go ahead and use this arrow. Use our typical tool. Drag it up to whatever looks good in your opinion. You know, if you want, you can hit G. Add some more keyframes in here, make it look better. V will bring you back to your selection tool. Go ahead and just add some stuff to make it look a little more varied. If you're following a hill or something, you just want it to follow the back of the hill or something. Just like this one here. Alright, then we'll, as you can see, it's just, let's turn this off again. You see it, but it's not feathered, so we'll go ahead and feather that out again. MM. Feather it up a touch. And you know, it's an alright effect. But I prefer the other one, so I'm just going to hit Control Z until I get to the other mask. What did I just do? Oh, right. And there we go. And we've got what's looking good. See what I did here? The difference between this is it gives it more of a grassy look. It gives it more of the, if you're doing a flat plane or something like this, that's generally pretty flat, you don't want it to be very like if I was putting smoke up here, I'll just tell you now, well, you know. See, I'll scale this down a second just to show you what I mean. Shift, scale down. If I was gonna put smoke up here, just so I can zoom in to show you what I'm talking about, I would put it on the edge here and trace it across here and across here. Really, I wouldn't trace it across there. And then I'd probably leave it at that. But if I'm doing just the grass, like what I just did, I'd want to be a little bit more as if it's coming from inside the grass, smoking out some gopher hole or something. Remember, this is still frame, so you're not going to get any animation. If you have several pictures you can that show the grass in several motions, go ahead and try out some of that stuff there. Anyway, we have the smoke, we have the grass. That's about it, guys. Like I said, it's a quick tip, so hope this worked out for you. And I guess we'll see you guys next time. Oh, and please message us if you want a specific tutorial done. We are starting to get more in. Thank you guys. And please do not feel a need to subscribe, but it does help us if you do. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.